This is your first VP, Allison, and as part of my campaign promises, I promise to show you around in monthly videos how you can improve your chapter using various methods. And our October theme is social media. So as you can see, I've got the MassJCL membership contest open here, and one of the categories is best use of social media. So this doesn't necessarily only apply to the membership contest. The publicity contest has a lot of social media-esque things that you can submit. But for our purposes today, I'm going to use the best use of social media campaign category in the membership contest. So here you can see our rubric. Our rubric, and it is based on 4 categories: currency of information, information quality, visual appeal, and this is mainly judged on effort, not if you can do art or not, etc. And the 4th one is professionalism. So I'm going to go through each one of these, and I'm going to show you how MassJCL does it, so you have a good example, at least I hope. So the first thing we're going to go through is the MassJCL website. This is our website, massjcl.org, as you can see in the URL. And these are just some photos that our webmaster features. Down here, you're going to find our current information. We have announcements such as the registration forms for this year for chapters, in case your teachers were wondering. This is the 2015 kickoff information, but that is over, so we will be taking that off soon. And this is our Classics Day information. So this down here is just some quick link situation that you can use, but most of our forms and links will be under the info box here. Also, this toolbar up here is very useful for navigation. If you want to find out more about MassJCL, you can go to the About tab. Executive Board contact information. We have, I believe if you click on the link, it'll get you a email thing set up for the for each respective officer. And there's a cool questionnaire, I think, under here that you can go to. Ooh. Oh, this is last year. Whoops, never mind. And up here we also have events. If your teachers are ever wondering, we should have descriptions of all the events over here. Yep. Under each tab, how to register, etc. And Classics Day is our next event, which I am running, so you should find out more about that. And then we have convention contests. So this is often a tab that confuses people. This is just our MassJCL state convention, and it will give you information on how to submit to certain contests. Usually publicity and membership, stuff like that, those are whole school contests. And if you look under this, you should be able to find more instructions on each of the contests, which is generally very helpful. Over here we have the Form Factorum. This is our first issue of the new year, created by our editor, Nejla. If you want to go through it, it's very well done and has a lot of information about this coming year and nationals. So that's our website, and let's talk about how it fits into each of these. So currency of information, probably about 90% of this website is updated with information from this year. Our technical coordinator, Anushri, is actually working on a brand new website. We're going to update our whole website aesthetic and theme, so that's coming soon. Information quality. So what I mean here is you shouldn't be posting every week about Kim Kardashian getting married or something. That's not what MassJCL, that's not relevant at all to what the JCL wants to know. Stuff that should be posted that's good, should be about upcoming contests, upcoming events, like over here. We have also the third category is visual appeal and effort. So that's one of the reasons why we are actually redoing the website to modernize it, because right now it's very nice, but we want to make it a little bit more visually appealing. And honestly, I don't judge this category by how beautiful, like how mainstreamly aesthetically pleasing it is. I just want to see that you've put effort into maintaining it, which for this website, clearly there has been effort put in, because the colors are like, they go nicely together, and there are photos, and Mass GSL is well represented, which goes straight into our fourth category, which is professionalism. So it says here, if for 5 points in this category, all activity on the social media accounts conducted by board members, so they should all be conducted by your board members. If your club doesn't have an official board, it should be conducted by people who are somewhat responsible, especially on social media. And the tone of the posts you should try to keep it professional. So that goes more into our actual social media rather than our website. But this, I guess we could call these announcements. We could judge it based on these announcements. So there are no like slang terms, bad words. This is on correct grammar, and it's all very relevant to Mass GCL. So that's basically what I'm looking for. I'm not going to judge it very harshly. So moving on, our next website is going to be our Twitter. Our Twitter is at We Are Magical, and you actually get points this year for following our Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, I think, towards whole school contests, so you should get on that. And on our Twitter, we basically post about current events, we post photos from our events like Kickoff, and we talk about registration for other events. And I posted here the form factorum. So it's the duty of the first VP to run all social media because it counts as publicity. So let me just go over how each of these categories in membership, in the social media membership contest, apply to our Twitter account. So, currency of information. The last time I updated this was 2 hours ago. Everything in here has to do with something that's currently going on, like National Etymology Exam registration. This is a good example. Yesterday, our website crashed for a few hours, so we had to notify everyone of a temporary website that our webmaster created, which is massjcl.weebly.com, but now we don't need that because our website is up and running again. So we just use it to make announcements generally, and quick announcements, because it has to be in 140 characters or less. But that shouldn't, once again, give you an excuse to abbreviate. Usually I use a formal tone with correct grammar. So our next category is information quality. Everything is it's relevant to the JCL, which I pretty much have gone over. These are just photos from Kickoff, so very relevant. Catapults. We also retweet some of our local chapters sometimes. This is BLA Classics Club. And yes, yeah. So everything it pertains to the JCL and classics. And the third category is visual appeal. We update our cover, as you can see. There's not much you can do on Twitter, but we do have our logo here, created by our fantastic president and former editor, Linda Kien. And we updated our cover photo. We post photos which represent the JCL, and it kind of looks like you've put some effort into maintaining it. There are some visuals. And then on to the last category, professionalism. I also went over this kind of. We're going to try not to use let's like words like you're for you are, or your. This is not a very acceptable professional abbreviation. Um, Instead of your, if you want to abbreviate, you should just use your. Um, Also, no swearing, no slang terms, because oftentimes teachers and adults do see these social media accounts, and you want to put your best foot forward and make a good impression upon people. Um, and I'm usually the only person who runs this account, so it is part of my duties. I would not let any Mass JCLer run this account. I wouldn't give them the password because I wouldn't know about how they usually behave or conduct behavior on social media. And now we're going to move on to our Instagram account. This is the Mass JCL Instagram. Our president, Linda, runs this. It's just Mass JCL. So if you click on the photos, you can see stuff that goes on during Mass JCL. These are some photos from kickoff. These are from states last year. And you're usually able to be caught up with these photos. So what Linda does this year is she's starting to post once a week. It's harder to post photos earlier into the year because we don't have as many events, but with kickoff, we have gotten 2 posts in 2 weeks because it's an event. And so that's currency. We also have information quality. So basically, all of this stuff pertains to the JCL. This looks kind of, you have to read the caption sometimes. This is a part of a scavenger hunt that Linda conducted last year. This is a photo of a Roman soldier, which is very cool and relates to the classics. Instagram is kind of a more casual website than Facebook or than Twitter because you're captioning photos, but she's still able to maintain a pretty professional tone. There's no, once again, there's no slang, there's no swearing. Everything seems like it's run by someone who is in a position to do so. To move on to the Mass JCL publicity blog. And I run this completely by myself. It's not affiliated with the website. This is just if you want to find out more about what the First VP does. It's sort of like a First VP page. Okay, so I make blog posts about twice a month. If you go on here, if you're on the First VP email list, which you should actually sign up for, you can just shoot me an email and I'll add you to it. You'll be able to get the same info in your email every month, but I make blog posts twice a month about things like what is going to happen that's upcoming, like the kickoff workshop I did last week on publicity and membership. And I also post resources like this resource packet that I made for the presentation. So this is probably going to be pretty helpful if you have any questions about publicity and membership. This just shows you how to handle creating a publicity binder, how to plan events, what is publicity in general. This teaches you how to enter the contest. It gives you a lot of information in case you're ever confused. This is our new membership contest, which I have been on for a while. This is our membership contest. And so this is just like some really great resources in case you want to check it out. It's on the blog. And this is the presentation that I did at kickoff with links. So it has even more information in case you're confused about the membership and publicity contest. And you can, instead of typing it in, because these are PDFs, you can't go straight to the link, you can actually just click on any of these links and it will guide you there. And also, as you can see in this whole toolbar section here, I've got about, this has my contact information on it. oh no, this isn't, oh, this is just what the blog is about, so it'll give you an introduction to the blog. This tab is about Classics Day. I'll be posting more information soon. I've already sent out Classics Day registration to all your teachers, but this is basically what it's about. Contact. This is where, if you need to contact me with anything whatsoever, my email is posted here. You can email either of those accounts or both. If it's extremely urgent, I will reply ASAP. And then contests. The publicity and membership contests are both here. And deadlines and stuff. It's a lot of information that you should check out. And in case you're ever confused about what the social media sites are, I have them all posted here. And publicity of the month, which is what this is right now. I will be uploading this video and a handout to this soon. And okay, let's go over the membership contest requirements. Currency, this is pretty current. This is my last post was during this month. Everything, it's usually updated. I'll post twice a month, so that's how currency will work. The other thing is information quality. I've always been giving a lot of information here. If you're ever confused by anything, you can always email me and I'll respond. And this is all relevant to the JCL. I mean, yeah, and there's a little like graphic here. It's really cute. And I'm not posting like daily about Kim Kardashian's new child or Beyonce or stuff like that. Because this is a Mass JCL affiliated site, and I need to preserve the reputation of Mass JCL, which you should all be doing, and that goes in with professionalism, correct grammar, no swearing, no slang terms, so that everyone can understand, to make a good impression on other people who are seeing the website. And of course we have visual appeal. I mean, I hope this is nice looking. I used a WordPress template and they're usually pretty good. We have the logo here. It goes with Mass JCL. If you have a school logo, you can use it for your profile picture, or if you have if you don't have a school logo, go ahead and just use an NJCL logo, which looks like this. This is the official JCL logo. Right, I have links to everything here. So yeah, this is more of an informational website, so I can't really post photos, but I do what I can. We have like little gifts here. Oh, and I post videos sometimes, so this was the Spirit Cheers from this year. Listen, children, you will hear the midnight ride of fall review. So these two were instructing Mass JCLers on how to do the cheers before nationals. This is Vina, our second VP, and Will, he's from BLS. And then let's move on to our Facebook page. So now we're on the Mass JCL Facebook page. As you can see, we have our logo once again, just to maintain consistency, that's the word. And we have the same wall photo as our Twitter. And Facebook is where we post the bulk of our information. We always do have the website, but Facebook is more like a blog style, so we can really let everyone know what's going on. And I usually post everything. I usually post like 90% of what's going on Facebook, because once again, it's part of my duties. This post is about exam registration for the NJCL. And a news we posted last night about how Mass JCL was back up after our small crash. There's more information here. I usually upload a lot of the documents on my own blog, which is massjclpublicity.wordpress.com, onto Facebook as well. And there's just a lot of information about events and kickoff. And sometimes we do like a fun fact to the classics that relates to the classics. And there's a lot of information up here as well. So everything is very current. I posted this 2 hours ago. This is usually where we notify people of things, so there will be posts every couple days or every few days, not necessarily every single day. And everything is related to the Mass JCL or to classics. And we also can't really deck the Facebook page up, but we try to post photos that are relevant to JCL, such as this one, which was taken at Nationals. And everything is usually posted with a very professional tone. So full sentences on Facebook, because we're not limited to the 140 character count. And links are posted as well. Information. Nothing is very abbreviated or in slang terms. So I hope you learned a little bit about how Mass JCL social media is run, and I hope that you can learn how to apply this to your own pages. So I'm just going to show you a couple of our own chapter pages, such as the BLA. The BLA page, which I think is run very well. They do posts, and they post about JCL. They post about fundraising for their own club, and they post about new events. And everything looks very visually updated. They have their own logo, as you can see here. And there are photos from kickoff. So, we also have the BLS JCL page, which is here. They have their own logo, they have their own cover photo, and they post about upcoming events. Everything is visually updated. And I think we also have the AKF Classics Club page. And they don't have their own logo, but they do use the JCL logo, which I mentioned earlier is a good idea. They have a photo of them at Catapults. Oh, and there's new t-shirts this year. That's cool. So these are just examples of some Mass JCL chapters and their pages. If they can do it, you can do it as well. If you have any questions whatsoever about this, about social media, feel free to contact me at, I'll type it here, firstVP@massjcl.org. I'll answer any questions you have. It doesn't have to be about this. If you want to know more about Classics Day, if you have questions about how to do publicity or membership, I will always be there to answer questions. And just a reminder that our next Mass JCL event will be December 3rd. It'll be Classics Day at BU, and I will be running the event. I hope to see you all there. Your teachers should have gotten registration materials. If they haven't, tell them to email me at this email. And I hope you're ready for lectures and the skit contests. So thank you all for listening to this video, and I'll see you in November with another video.